something that I just realized, Vortex. My ass is wet from sitting on that slide. When is my ass not wet, though? I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. I have to stress when something's a joke and when something is not a joke. Because people are dumb and they don't know what comedy is. That's okay. They don't know what gender is either, and they don't know that their race is being eliminated. So, it's kind of difficult to get mad about things being the way that they are, because we've been used to this. We tried to warn everybody early on that the technology was going to make people even dumber than they already were. We tried to warn people early on. Nobody listened to us because nobody ever listens to the whack job. And as you can see, everything's falling apart. As you can see, the left is totally controlling every facet of our culture. And now, at the time that smartphones came out and the time that social media came out, Amy Gross was actually a flaming liberal, okay? And if you want proof of that, you can come to my house and you can see all of my wonderful liberal artifacts, okay? I have several pieces of evidence rather of my liberalism, okay? I have a Got Pride t-shirt. I have a Rent poster, Rent the musical, about AIDS. I have that. I also have a bunch of rainbow stuff. Anybody that's seen my rainbow coffee mug, yeah, I was totally supportive of the freight train of sexual deviance. And I was in favor of women having stuff, and I was in favor of everybody having stuff. And now it seems like I have gone the complete opposite direction, so much so that people will call me a fascist person or a Nazi person. And I find this very funny because I don't think of myself as either of those things, and it's not because I don't understand either of those things. I feel like a lot of people who call me that don't understand either of those things, but I can see everything falling apart, and I had mentioned early on to myself. I tried to mention this to society, but society didn't listen to me because why would they? But I tried to mention this to them, that everything was going to be terrible because of social media and people were going to be narcissists and all that. Now, I didn't realize that the narcissism would be juxtaposed with all this leftist lunacy, but everything is totally going straight to hell. And it's going straight to hell because things are being dominated by leftists, but the right has totally capitulated, as they always do, because the right is the other left. For those of you that don't know, you're welcome. And because of technology accelerating the leftist lunacy, we are here, okay? And it's very unfortunate that so many people can't see this, especially people on the right, because I feel like they have good intentions, the very few of them that actually care about the right thing. You know who you are. But if you're on websites that accelerate communism and you use technology that accelerates communism, it really doesn't matter how right you are, because you're still doing the opposite of everything that you claim to stand for. So at some point, you're going to have to stop being a hypocrite and practice what you preach. And yours truly is really, really good at practicing what she preaches, okay? Because I had said a long time ago that I wanted to do comedy anywhere and everywhere. And as you can see, I am doing it right here at this park at this park. It's like 4:30 in the morning and I'm doing stand-up comedy. Isn't that fucking amazing? Nobody else is doing stand-up comedy at a park at 4:30 in the morning, I'll tell you that. You know why? Because people are boring and they don't take chances, and they also probably live in a city, in a blue state, and they can't do this without being stabbed to death. So luckily we're in Tennessee. We're in a suburb south of Nashville, and we're able to do this, and we're going to do this a lot more. We're just going to do stand-up anywhere and everywhere, and I don't care how good it is, because the whole point is not to be good. The point of it is to do it, period, point blank. Think of the Sex Pistols. I'm a lot like Tom Lydon, okay? You just have to do it. You have to do it, and you have to trust yourself. You have to have faith in what you do, and I definitely have faith in what I do. And I have faith in what I do because I have faith in the Lord. The Lord has faith in me. He always did, even when I didn't have faith in myself. There was a long, long time where I was struggling with addiction, and I'm approaching 10 years of sobriety from alcoholism, which is pretty fucking cool, y'all. It's pretty cool. I don't really think anything of it, you know. I just don't drink alcohol. It's really it, you know. A lot of people make it more complicated than that, but it's really just not swallowing booze. But yeah, I'm extremely blessed for the fact that I let God take that one, because that was definitely the one to take. And I think about my life as a drunk. I think about my life as a liberal, and it was pretty bad. It was very, very bad, and I made a slew of terrible decisions, including fornicating as many times as I could, and as much as people will judge me for that, he will never judge me as harshly as I judge myself, okay? So I hate to break it to you, but we've already watched enough times to you know, not have a, I don't know what I was going to say. It doesn't matter. I love how you just make yourself laugh and you like don't even know like what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, you know what's so funny is that this person that I work with who's like trying to help me out, he was like, you can't just like go off topic. And I'm like, fuck that. This is a vlog, bitch. Do you know what a vlog is? No, you don't. You see, I think that people that honestly like really appreciate what I do, they'll appreciate it because of the free form, you know, rambling aspect of it, because nobody's doing that. Everybody's so concerned about, you know, looking good and sounding good and keeping people and all that shit. Fuck that. If you like me, I like you. If you love me, I love you. You know, it's as simple as it gets, unless you're a creeper. Please don't be a creeper. Thank you.